Welcome back, everybody. Sinister here with a Modern Warfare 3 breakdown on the map Carbon. So this Infinity Ward has made these maps to be so clouded and convoluted that it's really become Hidden Warfare 3. And as we watch Murder here, Fonzie, TForizzle, his teammates call him Fonzie, shows us how to address these hidden areas. So by initial route through to the rail area, he fires into a common route location onto the enemies. So the A flag spawn is on the right side of your map here, and you'll see the common three areas that you can approach the B flag are with those arrows. The most common one is down the middle, because that big doorway that beckons come hither when the enemy takes their flag, their A flag, they move, or their C flag actually, they take that and then they move into that area. Fonzie's found that by approaching on the rails, he can shoot through this window that you see here and attack the enemy as they move on to B and gain some easy kills. Now, someone might say that that's kind of camping, but you know what? These maps are so clouded and so broken and so filled with garbage that, you know, you have to find your line of sight. You can't rush around and kill. It's not gun on gun. It's who hides better wins. He who hides wins in this game. So, as you saw, that javelin kill there was ridiculous. You know, you shoot into rails, you kill the whole team. Yeah, great design. Okay, anyway, so Fonzie doesn't become frustrated, but instead, as a team, Murder moves up to the C side of the map, progressing and taking the C flag for them. Now, Murder is known for triple capping. And when you triple cap, you have to be aware that the spawns tip. In this game, the spawns tip anyway. So you might as well triple cap as long as you do as a team. And if you're balanced, you can adjust how the spawns roll. Now, Fonzie recognizes here that the spawn is still on the A side. So as he takes out a player, now they flip. So he knows that there's a line of sight directly here onto C flag, hidden behind these barrels that allows him direct access onto the new spawning enemies, the respawn enemies, and he just wrecks them. This is the game. This is Modern Warfare 3. Like it, hate it, whatever. So as you see the tip spawn here, Murder pushes to the A side, the respawn moves to the C side, and Murder adjusts and projects force through that middle power position onto their respawn area and gets easy kills. So, to be successful at this game, Murder is showing that you have to control the spawns. You have to roll them in such a way that is advantageous for you, because the other team is going to roll them by moving around too. The maps are so small and the flags are in a triangular setup that they're going to move. So if you can control the movement, then you can set yourself up behind these power positions. You'll see this power position that shoots directly onto the C flag behind the barrels and on this head glitch here. Great location that addresses that central part. Now, there are several of these located through this map Carbon. The map Carbon is just a big mess to me. But as you see, Murder will stay is pretty much centrally on this map around B flag. There's a triangle setup that allows 3 primary power positions. And here's another power position. As now that the spawn has moved to the A side because the enemy is holding A, Fonzie shows us that on the rails you can address any central movement from the enemy. Now, once the central movement's been addressed, he looks at the left side of the map. There's another common route area from the A side, and that's this long hallway on the map Carbon. And by pushing through to the middle part of the map, you can control that area. Now, guess what? The spawns have flipped. These spawns are crazy. But now once they flip back to his power location behind the barrels, destroys the enemy, pretty much shooting like a shooting fish or, you know, ducks in a shooting gallery. So if you can roll between this building and the building that he shot onto C flag, you can address any movement down that long hallway, a respawn location from C flag, and then on the top of your screen there's a third building. It's a common route area from this. Here, let me show you actually the 3 common routes. 1, 2, and 3. 1, that long hallway is the most common. 2 is a less common. 3 is a more common route, actually. Here we go. Number 1, that long hallway addressed through this power building here. As we saw before, Murder pushes through to the A flag spawn on that side. Now, at the bottom of your screen there, you'll see that I had it listed number 3, but it's really probably the second most common. And how you address moving to that area, we'll see Camposaurus and another Murdered Larry moving down here and actually projecting force down that right side of the map. This is how they address any spawn movement to that side. They push through, recognizing that there's not really some long lines of sight on this side, that you can be more aggressive on this side of the map, pushing through and attacking any enemy trying to make his way up into those stairways and onto the B flag area. Now here we go. Fonzie is centrally located, addressing the center of the number 2 common route area that I showed you from that middle part or top rails. So, to be successful at these maps, you have to find power positions. It's by centrally locating yourself as a team and slow progression from either side, kind of like a teeter-totter. You can move the spawns, but then once they move, you have to recognize instantly that you need to relocate into a new power position. Fonzie recognizes this and moves from his power position shooting onto C flag to the rail area, shooting back into the A flag common route area. Like it, hate it, I don't know. I think the maps are really clouded. It's become really a game of who hides better. You know, if you're going to solve a Rubik's Cube, you know, you solve it the way it's made. These are the way the maps are made. These power positions allow you to project force. Here, I'll highlight them. 3 power positions allow you to project force onto any new spawn roll. Okay? So use them. If you like them, use them. If you're going to play the game, you might as well learn them so that if an enemy is using them against you, you can counter them, or you can use them to dominate area. Notice the murder, how centrally located they were. They were in the middle of the map. And look at the score, 250. You want to be successful? Copy their game. Copy their game style. Tip the balance, tip the spawns, find your power locations, shoot into the spawn areas, control it. And you'll probably be more successful. Okay, Sinister here. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, I'll catch you on Xbox Live.